Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, aka BGFH, and I'm back for another early access game video. Believe it or not, it's actually an accessible game, an accessible early access game video. It's a title called Shooter, and I learned of it through the AppleVis forum. I'll try to remember to put a link to the post where I read about it and grabbed the download from in the description below, so check that out if you want to try it for yourself. This game Shooter is available both for PC and Mac. Of course, I'm playing the Windows version. But in the thread, the first post has a link to the Mac download, mainly because it's an Apple forum, but later on he did actually post a link to the PC version as well. I believe it's like post or reply number 5, maybe. But just go read the thread. You'll get more information on the game there. The developer has chimed in a few different times, and he seems to be updating it quite frequently. So the links in the thread are always going to link you to the latest version. I did actually send him an email. I don't know if it's quite possible. He's actually looking into the idea of having a game, like some kind of a updater, so the game will update itself. There is an auto updater so that it'll tell you that an update is available, but you will still have to go grab it from the website at this point. But maybe eventually there'll be a download. Like I said, there'll be like a auto updater. The game will just update itself. I don't know. But let's play some Shooter. So basically, all you do, download the file, unzip it, and you check out the README file. It gives you some basic instructions on how to play. Use your left, right arrows to move, up to jump, and got your space bar for attack, your number keys on the number row for weapons. H will be health, A for ammo. S, there's like an inventory thing. Trying to remember how that works. I haven't actually played much of this, so I only played basically one round just to make sure that it worked. And it does. We're going to explore this on our own. So here we go. Shooter. I don't have a screen reader running. I'm just letting it use my default
Main menu.
SAPI voice.
Select an item with the up and down arrows.
Here. Actually,
Press enter to activate an item.
Move this
Play.
up here just because visually it's bugging me. The way the window is kind of offset. There we go. Nice old black screen. So we have new game.
Clear save, play.
Or play.
Clear save data and restart. Change voice. Open error log. Shooter has been ran a total of 5,175 times on this. Exit.
So no menu music yet, but again, this is early access, or I keep calling it early access, but it's basically a beta. I just call it early access simply because that's kind of the industry term that people use, like through Steam. It's kind of become a thing. So
Shooter has open error log. Change voice.
I want to see if I can adjust the speed.
Voice selection. 15 items. Microsoft David Desktop, English, United States.
Okay.
Main menu.
So it's just adjusting
Select an
the voice,
item
so I
with
don't
the
think
up
you
and
can
down
actually
arrows.
adjust the voice, the
Press
speed or
enter
anything
to
like that.
activate
So,
an item. Clear play.
Let's play. Boom, no story, we're in. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be going left or right. I usually just go right because that's just instinctively, that's the way side scrollers go. Oh dude, somebody just got jacked. You heard somebody you hear these blades on either side, and you hear somebody walking up to me on the left. I'm gonna stand here.
Knife.
I got my knife. Hey buddy. Yes! Oh man, they both got shellacked. I'm gonna try not to get hit by this thing, but I want to get that power up, whatever it's gonna be. Uh-oh.
Knife.
Yes! Come on!
Health boost.
Oh!
279 HP.
Okay, I got that health.
Knife.
It's hard to tell. Okay, I'm gonna see if that other guy gets shellacked on the left side. Oh, there's a guy on the right, too. Come on.
Knife. Knife.
Oh, lady. Hi, howdy. Hey!
Gun ammo cartridges.
I love their death sounds. This is great. Okay, he got banged up by the thing again. Man, they just keep coming. Oh god.
Gun ammo cartridges.
Okay. I'm lucky I'm dodging those. That's how I died. I died on the I'm imagining some sort of like pendulum things. Blow ammo. Come on, give me your health. Or whatever it is. Come on. Hey, buddy. Where's my health?
236 HP.
Oh, whatever. There's another one coming. Uh-oh, somebody collected something. Oh, somebody else got...
Health drink.
Okay, awesome. Now, I don't know if I automatically use that or if it's in my inventory and I have to use it later. I haven't figured that out yet. Okay. Killed him.
Ambush.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, shit. Okay, I totally died there.
Main menu.
I'm not quite
Select
sure
an
what
item with
happened
the up
there.
and down arrows.
I got hit by the blade,
Press
I think,
enter
but
to
I don't know if
activate
there's
an
a dude
item.
in my way, too.
Play. Clear. Play.
Well, I was doing well until that horrible... Okay, I just started. Okay,
Knife. Gun ammo cartridges.
Okay, got ammo. Auto reload, by the way.
Gun ammo cartridges.
Okay, we get gun ammo.
209 HP.
Gonna run to the right. This has potential. I like where this is going. I mean, I like the way it's starting, you know? I would say you probably shouldn't get beaten up the moment you start a game like I did this time, because that's a little cheap. Oh, shit. What the hell?
Gun.
Shit. Something's going on. I don't know what. The hell is that?
77 HP.
I'm just gonna run. I have no... It's some kind of arrow trap? I have...
Knife.
What the fuck? Okay, I think... Oh my god, I did horrible this time.
Main
Okay, live
menu.
and learn.
Select an item with the up and down arrows.
So, apparently
Press
there's
clear save data and replay.
all kinds of traps.
Gun
I
ammo
just start where
cartridges.
Oh, do I just start where I was? Because it... Oh, interesting. We're in the lake. We're wading through the jungle here. Ambush here.
Drink.
Let's
Knife.
get my knife out and then stab people. Come on. Hey, buddies. Hey, come here. Thank you, madam. I don't know if there's pits or downloads. Oh, God.
168 HP.
So I wonder if I have...
Gun ammo cartridges. Health
Ow!
Gun ammo cartridges.
Okay, those are guys, apparently. I didn't know if they were traps or...
Nothing. Health drink. 3.
Okay. Oh, okay, hit enter to use them, okay. So I got some health back.
171 HP. Gun ammo cartridges.
Okay, we're getting some ammo.
Gun. Knife. Gun.
Let's reload real fast.
Knife.
Getting to the right more. Ow! Okay, we killed 2, the man and the lady. Ow!
79 HP.
The problem is that you don't...
Gun ammo cartridges.
You don't know they're there until they're like right, all of a sudden you hear this tunk, 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 and like I didn't even hear them come up on me, some of them.
Super health drink.
I like that.
73 HP.
Alright, you need...
Super health drink. 1.
There we go.
Nothing. Health drink. 2.
Keep my health replenished here.
143 HP.
Okay, well, better. We started at about 200. I don't know if this is continuous or if it's level based. Like I said, we're learning at the same time. I hear somebody coming to the right and the left. Damn, son. It's like 5 dudes.
Gun health boost.
Ooh, health boost. Okay. Keep on going to the right.
Health drink.
What is my health?
123
We'll
HP.
keep it up a little more. We'll wait. Gotta conserve. You never know what is next. Okay, we're on some sand or something. Got some power-ups, but we got one of those pendulum or some of one of those traps coming up.
Super health drink.
Ah, oh, handy.
Health boost.
Okay. Yeah, you kill him. Oh! Oh, son of a bitch. That killed me. I timed that wrong.
Main menu. Select an item with the up and down arrows. Press enter
Oh,
to
what the
activate
hell?
an item. Play. Knife.
Okay, we're gonna get the knife out again. So it didn't start me right in front of the blade thing. We have 3 people right on me right away. And it doesn't seem like there's a game over, but
Gun ammo cartridges.
you know, there's no story yet or anything like that, but so far it's pretty good. And I don't know if I'm supposed, like, I know I got through those traps before, but presumably...
Gun ammo cartridges.
You know what, you guys...
Mine.
Oh, a mine. Really? That could be fun.
Health drink.
Okay.
284. Mine. 4.
We're gonna try one of those just because I want to see what they're like, and I like to make people explode. Okay, somebody's coming. Oh, what the hell? What?
Main menu.
Okay,
Select
I hit
an item
enter
with
and
the
it
up
blew
and
my...
down arrows.
What the hell?
Press enter to activate an item. Play.
I thought it would drop one, and then you could just move to the left, and then you would let... apparently I don't know how those mines work, because I just killed myself instantaneously.
Knife.
Okay.
Mine.
Okay, I got a mine. God, they keep coming. I want to get...
Super health drink. Nothing. Health drink. Mine.
Okay, a mine.
4.
I just stabbed this guy. What the hell? How in the...
Main menu.
I don't understand how these
Select
mines
an
work.
item with the up and down arrows.
I tried
Press enter
holding
to activate
maybe,
an
like, I'd
item.
throw it farther, maybe?
Play.
I have no idea how mines work, apparently.
Health drink. Super health drink.
Well, I don't understand how to use mines, apparently.
Gun.
For that, I'm
Gun.
going to shoot you because...
Gun ammo cartridges. Gun.
And they... Yeah, you'd think shooting a dude once or twice would kill him, but you gotta pump these guys with, you know, a bunch of lead here. So,
Health drink. Points menu. You have 14 points. Speed boost. 0 of 60 points. Increases speed by 1.
okay.
Inventory menu. 4 items.
So I can hit I for
Nothing.
inventory. Uh-oh.
1.
Okay, I gotta... There's people coming here.
Gun ammo cartridges.
Come on, buddy. Guns don't really seem all that effective, really. Like I said, you gotta really shoot them. And, like, you think you'd be able to shoot people from pretty far away. But... Doesn't... Let me try to do
Gun.
this. There's my gun. We're reloaded. He's coming. Uh-oh. Yeah, how many rounds did I have to put into you?
Knife.
That's, what are you shooting with, paintballs? Okay, we got another trap to avoid. Let's try to get close without... Let's see if this guy gets shellacked. Okay, that guy got killed. Hey! Oh, okay, let's get... Please hit that guy, hit that guy, hit that guy. Kill him. Come on. Okay. Oh god! Ambush. There's a lot of... Oh, I died. I didn't pay attention
Main
to my
menu.
health.
Select an item with the up and down arrows.
Fun game.
Press
but
enter
either
to
it's really
activate
hard
an
or
item.
I suck.
Play.
I... More than... That's something they gotta change. When you hit new game, you shouldn't be just instantly taking damage. That's just not good game design. I'm sorry.
Knife.
No, you should never just, jump into a game and then, like I said, I didn't even, if I wouldn't hit anything, well, I already did take damage because I'm already at...
112 HP.
I was surrounded. Both left and both. Somebody shoot me. That round did not go well whatsoever.
Main menu. Select an item with the up and down arrows.
Shot at.
Press enter to activate an item. Play.
Yeah, look at that. That's
Knife.
That's some bullshit right there. That's kind of some bullshit. So let me grab some...
Gun ammo cartridges. Gun ammo cartridges. Health boost. Super health drink. 3.
So when I die here, I'm going to talk a little bit again, but I'm just going to survive. Guns don't seem very effective.
Super health. Ambush. XP booster.
Okay, XP booster. How much health?
107 HP. Nothing. Health drink. 5. Gun ammo cartridges. Gun ammo
At least I can
cartridges.
shoot, or I can use my knife. I can just go stab, 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 and I don't have to worry about reloading my knife. So right now, it seems like my knife is probably...
Sniper rifle.
Ooh. That could be interesting. So there's somebody coming to the left.
Sniper rifle.
Okay, you gotta hit reload after every time. It makes sense. And I'm out.
Knife.
Great. Come on, then. Well, that did absolutely nothing. So I'm guessing there's certain ranges that I haven't figured out as far as how far each one of these weapons. It seems like you got to be point blank with like your pistol or whatever, and even then it doesn't really too many shots. Yeah, they're coming. Come on, drop some health for me or something. Drop another clip.
XP booster.
Okay, XP booster. So you do level up in this game.
847, 0.
So that's my, I hit X for XP. I'm not sure what all you get when you level up. I've not gotten far enough to level up. God, there's so many. I just want to chuck like a freaking Molotov or something to the left and just watch them all just boom. Or a grenade or something. Like, I thought that worked. But we're not going to play that game again, because I did that instantly. Oh god, okay. Hi, lady. Wait, I'm just going to keep going to the right here. Screw him. Okay, oh, we got a blade coming up, I think. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I think we do. Somebody got sliced. On the right.
Health drink.
Okay. What is my health?
43 HP.
Oh god. I'm gonna chug down a few of these drinks real fast. Okay, you guys just won't stop, will you? Come here then. Come here. Come on. There we go.
Ooh, you get a free point.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Ah, damn it! I got hit again. Oh, those are instant death, too.
Main
One
menu.
hit deaths.
Select an item with the up and down arrows. Press enter to activate an item.
So, like,
Play.
conceptually, on a basic gameplay level, I like what we got going on here. Side-scrolling action game. You got knives, you got guns, you got your fists, you've got a sniper rifle. You get your power-ups. You got your health things. You got your clips you can reload. Each weapon has to be like your gun. You can take a few shots and then reload, but your sniper rifle, it's a single shot. That makes sense. I'm not clear, like, what my goal is. Like, is it just like endless left and right, and I just kind of survive? Is it just a survival thing where I'm trying to survive and get as many kills and points as I can? Or is it a level-based thing where I'm trying to make my way to the right or to the left? Are there going to be objectives? If I get far enough to the right, do I have to fight a boss? When you start the game, it's weird because, like, you get a game over, but it seems like some of the, like, your items and things that you get carry over. So when you hit play, it seems like I retain, like, I should still have my health pack or my health drink and my super health drink, and I probably even have some mines or something. So there is some sort of persistence. The leveling system I haven't really figured out because I've just kind of done terribly so far. The guns, unless I'm doing something really wrong, like I said, I did read through the README file, and I don't remember every little key press. I remember, like I said, your arrows and your space, and your X for XP, your H for health, A for ammo, S is your score, I for inventory. You can hit tab to cycle through your inventory items and hit enter to use them. That's fine. That makes sense. Haven't found anything where I really need to jump yet. The down arrow would be helpful to crouch. Like I said, in a lot of 2D games, Contra, Rolling Thunder, just a lot of them, these 2D games where you're shooting, like if you hear, maybe there could be, if somebody was going to be on either side of you, you kind of see, like in a visual game, you would see the enemy coming, or you would see the enemy come onto the screen, so you knew that they had a gun. So if there could be some sort of different, either like a different footstep for the different types of enemies, some that have melee, some that have guns, or if there was some sort of, let's say somebody had a shotgun and you hear that, you heard the cocking of the gun, you would hear that, or even like the pistol one, you'd hear the slide, the hammer. Because then, like I said, in a 2D game, you could hit crouch, and then you could either shoot while crouched, or you could, but either way, like a lot of times you could duck under the enemy fire. Like I said, I'm just thinking of a lot of old Nintendo games that would do that kind of a thing. Having not needed to jump over anything as of yet, I'm not exactly sure how the jumping works. Usually, it's kind of helpful to have something other than the up arrow. I know it makes sense from like, oh, you hit up to jump. Like that, in a way that does perfectly make sense. But if you've played mainstream games before, there have been, on the NES and, classic games and stuff like that, the games that usually try that, unless it's a fighting game, like, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, in a 2D action platformer, it's just more awkward. So having like a separate button to be jump might be helpful. And again, I'm not quite sure because I haven't gotten the feel for it, even though I've jumped a couple of times. The way that jumping works, I've played some other audio games where like you'll hit jump or you'll hit up, and then you hit like right, you hit the right arrow after you're in the air or something, and it just feels really weird. In again, kind of comparing it to how a mainstream game plays. If people have played, Super Mario Brothers, any of those, the 2D ones, or anything like that, you're running, and then if you hit jump, you kind of carry your momentum if I'm moving to the right or if I'm running to the right, depending on, if I'm walking or running. It's not really more robotic. It's not up, then right, or right, and then up, or, whatever. It's kind of this smooth, and that's where having the button other than up arrow being jump, that's kind of where that comes into play. It's really, really hard to explain, but if, like I said, I'm trying to remember what other audio game did something like that, where the jumping, I've never really, in a lot of audio games, I've never really felt super comfortable, or understanding how the jumpings work in those games, because they just don't quite, a lot of times, feel the way that the hundreds of cited mainstream games feel. And it's just one of those things that's really hard to explain. But let's try this one more time, and as I do, remember, when you spawn in, even if you're spawning back in, like I said, you keep your items, you leave off kind of in the environment similarly to right around where you died. There should at least, maybe I would say it shouldn't even be a time-based thing. After 3 to 5 seconds, you can be attacked. Maybe nothing should harm you until you either walk, 5 or 10 steps to the left or right. Because again, maybe you're passing the controls off to somebody for them to try it or something. And if you just spawn and instantly are getting, pounded by both sides, I mean, that's not fair whether you're expecting it or not, but that I think has to change. So let's see. I heard it.
Knife. Grenade. Gun
Team
ammo
Fate.
cartridges. Mine, super health drink. 3. Grenade. 1.
Yes! Now that's what I like to see. That was badass.
Knife.
That was fun. I still don't know how the mine works, so someone in the comments can let me know how I can deploy those without getting instantly lost. That would be super helpful.
Sniper ammo cartridges. Ooh, you get a free point.
Okay, I got a free XP. Whoa, what the hell was that? So I don't think I can crouch. I have no idea what that whooshing was. Hey, buddy. Okay, we got more power-ups to the right.
Ambush.
Oh, God. And, what?
Main menu. Select an item with the
I
up
didn't
and
even
down
get
arrows.
hit.
Press enter to activate an item.
And
Play.
here's the thing about the ambushes, and I've noticed this when I got ambushed before. I love the idea, but you can't just spawn 5 guys that can instantly destroy your health on top of you. Now you can put waves of enemies in. You can have 5, 10 dudes running in from the left and right, kind of stagger them a little bit, but you can't just spawn. Again, that's just not. Unless you get really, really, really lucky, you're just not going to survive that. It's just not really good. You want to make it challenging, but you don't want to make it, completely broken or unfair. So, like I said, yeah, you could have swarms of guys kind of pouring in for you. Maybe you alternate some from the right, then some from the left, and you can kind of tell where they're coming in. And you stagger them a little bit, and you do it for maybe different ones the further you get. Maybe they start and they come in for 5-10 seconds, or then eventually they get to 20-30 seconds, and you just got to keep killing dudes. And once music is put into the game, maybe you have the regular music, and then when the ambush music comes in, you kind of hear the more pumped up music when the ambush is going, and then when the time of that ends and you kill the last guys, then it kind of ramps down and you hear the regular music again. But yeah, that was kind of cheap. I spawned instant death.
Main
I didn't
menu.
even know what the hell killed
Select
me.
an item with the up and down arrows.
Now that's some
Press
bullshit
enter
right
to
there.
activate an
That's
item.
not cool.
Play.
I literally hit enter to play, and presumably I had full health, and bleh. I didn't even last 2 seconds, maybe 2 to 3 seconds. That can't happen. Oh. Look at that! Same thing again. I'm stuck. I'm getting
Main
sniper
menu. rifled
or something.
Select an item with the up and down
So I
arrows.
gotta hit
Press knife.
3 times in a row. It is definitely spawning me unless
Main
there's
menu.
a trap that I
Select
got
an item with
insta-killed
the
on.
up and down arrows.
Yeah, this is
Press enter to activate an
definitely-
item.
This is definitely
Play.
a bug, because this can't be the way the game is meant to be designed, because there's no freaking way. I've played thousands and thousands of games. If a guy gave me a couple of seconds to react, I could do this.
Knife.
I don't even know how many guys are there. Instant death again.
Main menu.
What the hell?
Select an item with the up and down arrows. Press enter
So
to
let's do
activate an
this.
item. Knife.
Jump. And then... What?
Main
The
menu.
remnants of that ambush are
Select an
just
item
still...
with the up and down arrows.
Fine, okay. Done.
Press
And it takes, so many kills, so many bullets to kill a guy.
Main menu.
I keep dying.
Select an item with the up and down arrows.
How is anyone supposed to survive
Press
that?
enter to activate an item. Play.
I think that's where we're going to end this video. So, like I said, I like the game. I like where it's going. Some of the sound effects are really good. You got some variety there. You got some kind of fun, interesting death sounds. You've got the guns, you got the knives and everything. But there's some definite balance balance issues, some gameplay things that definitely need to be worked out, because that is, this is a bug. I don't even have time to know what killed me.
Main
My
menu.
only recourse.
Select an item with the up and
My
down
only
arrows.
recourse at this point.
Press enter to clear save data and restart.
That's the only thing that I'm left to do, because unless I do this 20 more times and maybe eventually whittle enough of the enemies down, I'm just going to keep dying instantly. There's a no-win state for that. So the game is called Shooter, which is, I get it. I'm just thinking about being able to find it. Like, let's say you finish the game and you're trying to get, you want to have people find it. You want to have people search for it and be able to find it. Just the word shooter is a very, very generic term. That could be the bullet hell shooters, the space shooters, like you've got things like the on the ground shooters like Contra, or what's the other game that I was thinking? I just went stupid. I can't. But you have things like Contra, and then you have things like the Life Force or Ikaruga, those kinds of things. Shooter could be a first-person shooter. There was a movie, I actually think it was a really bad movie called Shooter. But maybe having something, you could have the word shooter in it, but maybe you could add like another word to kind of some combination that is maybe less common, to be like, oh, so when I do a search for blah 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 shooter, it would be a lot easy. It'd be easy to find if somebody was just doing a search. Like I said, I'm not trying to be really harsh on this game. I'm not trying to rip it apart and complain about it. This is constructive criticism. Again, I think the base gameplay and the idea are great. I'm totally down to play another audio-based action game. Definitely need more of those. So I'm just doing all these suggestions because I really want it to be good. I want to play this. I want to recommend this to other people, because I know there are. I'm friends with many people, blind and visually impaired people, that would love to have more accessible action audio games. So keep up the great work. Hopefully this video helps give you some ideas. And if again, if you are a player, you can give feedback to developers, especially if something is in kind of a beta or early access. But again, you can't just say, oh, this is terrible, or I don't like this, or this is broken. You got to give constructive feedback. You've got to, help them improve the game. I'm like I said, I'm not attacking the game. I want it to be good. So let me try to see if I can get out of this maybe one or two more times here.
Are you sure you would like to clear your save? Main menu.
No, I'm
clear
not sure.
Play.
So let's play.
For ammo cartridges.
Frickin' A, man.
Main menu.
Okay, third time's a charm.
Main menu. Item with the up and down arrows.
This is broken.
Press enter to activate an item. Main menu.
Well, there you go.
Select an item with the up and down arrows.
Definitely some balance issues.
Press enter to activate an item.
At Shooter, available for PC and Mac. I will try to remember to put a link to the AppleVis post so you can grab it for yourselves and try it out. I like what's there. Still definitely needs some work, but it's one that I'm going to keep an eye on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, Mixer.com/BGFH, or illegally-cited.com. And until next time, I will chat with you guys later.